welcome to the Lost Media Chronicles, a show of which discusses various lost movies, music, art, you name it. Television is a fickle mistress, isn't it?
For every ingenious show that changes the television industry, there's 1,000 other shows that never make it through. Some are masterpieces, others are atrocious. However, every now and then, quality control fails and a terrible idea becomes an official show. Want to see a sitcom starring a chef with no acting ability? Greenlit! Want to see a show centered around Superman's dog? Greenlit! Want to see a show featuring videos of animals having sex? Greenlit! Many of these shows have lost media, as they find themselves canceled before all their episodes air.
This is the story of the sitcom starring Adolf Hitler, Heil Honey I'm Home.
Heil Honey I'm Home was a British show that aired in 1990 on Galaxy, written by Jeff Atkinson. It starred a bunch of little-known actors. It was a satire of 50s-era sitcoms featuring Adolf Hitler and Eva Braun. In each episode, Hitler dealt with other world leaders and fought off his stereotypical Jewish neighbors, the Goldensteins. In case you're wondering what the writers were smoking, critics have been asking that question for years with still no answer.
Specific information about the show's production is scarce, meaning it probably wasn't anything all that special.
Atkinson noted that a number of cast members were also Jewish and didn't take offense to the show's concepts. Atkinson expected the show to be a smash, hoping to match the likes of The Producers, The Great Dictator, and skits on Monty Python. The plot goes as follows. Hitler has a dinner with Neville Chamberlain, and the Goldensteins invite themselves over. Desperate to get them to leave, Hitler and Eva get them drunk. After a bunch of lame World War II in-jokes, Chamberlain arrives and the obnoxious neighbors still haven't left. Everyone forms a conga line, stupidity ensues, and Chamberlain finds a piece of our time treaty hiding in Hitler's icebox.
The pilot was met with unsurprisingly disastrous reception.
The British public found it downright offensive. Chaim Pinner, the Secretary General of the Board of Deputies of British Jews, stated, "We are against any trivialization of the Second World War, Hitler, or the Holocaust, and this certainly trivializes those things. It's very distasteful and even offensive." The pilot aired only once and the show was cancelled to avoid further controversy. Atkinson states the concept sounded funny on paper, but fell flat in execution. He and the crew members even felt uncomfortable watching it.
So why was this thing so hated?
By watching it, it's clear to see why. Without the Hitler concept, it's an unfunny mess of cliché sitcom tropes that have been done to death even today. It would have fallen flat on its ass for terrible characterization alone, but the offensive concept pushed it over the edge. If you're going to satirize Hitler, you gotta do it right. Other famous Hitler-related comedy knows how dark and serious Hitler and the Holocaust are, and they run with the concepts. This show took zero risks and therefore left zero impacts, which is really strange to say given the subject matter.
So what about the lost media? Because of course, there would be lost media connected to this wretched thing.
Between 8 to 16 episodes were filmed depending on your source. They were left sitting in some random vault, tucked away with whispers to never let it out. The following episodes featured Hitler and Eva trying to kill the Goldensteins. Yes, it somehow got more offensive. These episodes have yet to pop up in any bootlegs, though the pilot has been traded around. Gareth Marks, who played Arnie Goldenstein, has an acting reel featuring clips of unaired episodes. YouTuber Paul Carmichael claimed to have a secondhand copy of the series and proved it by uploading some previously unseen material. This included an animated opening sequence in the VT countdown clocks, which proved useful towards learning the titles of the lost episodes. He's waiting for permission to leak the remaining episodes, but has yet to receive the go-ahead. Seeing how hated it is, it's not likely.
Now there's three groups of people that want these episodes found. First off are the people that want it found out of bile fascination.
The pilot is so horrid that they have to see the remainder of the series itself to prove how bad it is. It's like that terrible Emerald sitcom that I mentioned before. For years, most of the series was missing, and then someone uploaded the entire series except for 2 unaired episodes. People wanted to see it as proof for how terrible it was, and because they're masochists.
Second is a group of television historians.
This show was a catastrophic disaster, and it marks an era of television that some people want preserved. They see it as important not to hide the mistakes of the past, to avoid making them in the future. This is ironic, seeing as we do the same thing with general World War II history for the same reasons.
And then there's the third, final, and most vocal group of people, the genuine fans of the show.
I know it's hard to believe, but this thing has a cult following. Some people say it was judged too harshly, and they think it actually has some clever humor behind it. They feel it was ahead of its time, foreshadowing the fourth wall breaking of shows like Family Guy and Freakazoid. They want the remaining episodes found because they genuinely like the series. The show has been a topic for removal on TV Tropes' So Bad It's Horrible page for this reason. Even its IMDb rating is higher than you think it would be, sitting at a comfy 5.4, which, while not a high score, doesn't match the usual ratings of shows and movies on the list. If the show has a strong enough following to vindicate it a bit, maybe it deserves to be found. Or maybe it's just a piece of trash and some people like being hipsters pretending that they actually like it. I'll let you form your own opinion on this one.
That about does it for this episode. Join us next time when we talk about The Land Before Time. And yes, we're finally doing it. I promise. See you later.
Heil Honey.
Heil Honey.
Heil Honey.
Heil Honey.
Heil Honey.
Hello.
I'm home. Heil Honey.
Heil Honey.
Smile honey. Because I'm home. Gee, it's great to be Top Gun, but it's nothing like the fun that I get when I say Heil Honey, I am home. Heil Honey.
Heil Honey.
Smile honey. Gee, it's great to be back. Heil Honey, I'm home.
There's 3 groups of people that want this found. First off are the cops are after me.